Hello, hello! This is Honey Hachiman. I am back from the dead. And I mean it. I was pretty dead sick the past couple of days, but I am here now, and I am excited because I am looking at a game that I know next to nothing about. Memory Rewind was on Steam as a new game, and has no reviews. I looked on YouTube. It has like one video aside from what the devs put out as the trailer for it, and yeah, I do like visual novels, and this one uses the colors gray and red, and has like four characters from what I can see, but it's supposed to be a mystery. What does it mean to be a true detective? I think that's what we're going to find out today. Uh, yeah, I've been vibing to the title screen music, and it's just been going. It sounds fine. Looked over the settings; they seem fine. Didn't see anything about controls, so I'm just going to assume usual visual novel controls. And it does have a voice volume, so there should at least be some voiced lines. Otherwise, I am prepared to deliver. So we're going to shift over to the game, and I'm going to shift my spot, and I may have to shift my spot again, depending on what shows up on screen. Alright, so there we go. There's our game. There's me. And we're going to get off our settings screen. Um, let's see. I think I'm gonna move my phone. That may be a little better. Effectively moving myself what I'm looking at. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, with that said, let's get into the game. I think. Hang on. Ah, return. Gotcha. Yeah. So kind of a cool title screen, just like having different images, different animations pop up when you hover over different things. But we're gonna hit that new game. Um, I think we'll start from the beginning. And the day is saved again by the one and only Investigator Leslie. Yay! Leslie saved the day! Anya, you missed it! Look, it's Investigator Leslie! Oh, you're right. I missed her show. Sorry I couldn't watch today's episode with you. Are you busy with your work again? Is it hard working at the factory? I am busy, so my boy can be happy and achieve his dreams. To be a private investigator like Leslie? To be a private investigator like Leslie. But what about you? You've always wanted to open a cafe, right? Well, I'm going to tell you a secret about that. What secret? I am working hard so both of us can achieve our dreams. Remember what I always said? If we work hard and keep on fighting, we can achieve anything. That's right, that's my boy. I remember the warmth Anya gave me in her arms. She reeks of sweat and oil from her work, but it was the best feeling I ever had. It's comforting. It makes me forget all of my worries in the world. She always told me that I can achieve anything. As long as I work hard, study hard, and fight hard. Maybe a little bit harder. It's futile. Who's there? Whoa. Dreaming is futile. Reality hates us. What do you mean? But if but if I can help mankind achieve their dreams, even just for a while, I'd do anything to do so. Beep. Beep, beep. Beep. Chapter 1. Alright. I'm kind of digging the game's art style so far. How irritating. The more I listen to the beeping sound, the more I want to pull my hair out. What's that beeping sound anyway? My whole body hurts, twitching with each beep. Should I try taking my head off and putting it in the dishwasher? Maybe it would help. Well, that's an interesting choice. I think if... Let's try being logical. Dry clean my head. But a brain cannot be washed with water, can it? A business model to dry clean brains sound interesting. A business model to dry clean brains sounds interesting. I see it. I see the opportunity. People like me need to empty and refresh their brains from time to time. It's full of voices and memories I don't want to keep. Like a glimpse of an embarrassing moment 10 years ago. I wish I could erase that memory and replace it with nicer ones. I'm starting to see a bright light ahead of me. Too bright. I might be staring at a lamp. Hey. Hey! Are you awake or am I seeing things? What is she talking about? I've been awake this whole time. Please blink twice if you can hear me. Blink twice. I try to blink twice. It's real. You are awake. Wait here. Wait here. I need to find the nurse and the doctor. She rushed away. It's not like I can move any of my body parts, let alone run. So here I am, waiting alone with the god-awful beeping noise. After who knows how long, a bunch of people that look like nurses and a doctor came in. The girl seems to be missing. Hey, I'm Dr. Luke. Can you see and hear me? I nod. This time I can move a little, so I might as well try pushing my limit. Do you remember your name? I can be me. I'm Honey. It's Honey. Good. I need you to confirm another thing. What was the last thing that you remember? Apparently hugging my mom? Let's see. The beeping sound or an unimaginable pain on my body. I'm gonna say I don't remember the pain. Do you remember what was the last thing you did? That question makes me realize something funny. The more I try to remember, the more pain I feel in my head. You don't have to push yourself. I remember walking down the street, looking for a job. What kind of job? I need clients. I want to be a private investigator. Do you remember anything else, Honey? My high school graduation prom. Okay. Honey! Olivina, please don't slam the door. Did Honey lose his memories? We need to confirm that first. The girl runs towards me with teary eyes. Do you remember me? Honestly, I don't, but she seems important. Like I said, we're playing the straight man. I don't remember you.
I'm your apprentice. We were always together.
Olivina, I would be glad if you could stay calm and not disturb us. I'm checking Honey's condition. Dr. Luke, the nurses use a lot of different medical equipment to scan my whole body. I recognize some of them are for checking blood pressure, heart rate, and. Ah! Sorry, we need your blood sample. I nodded. They probably need to do a lot of checks and tests with my body. Wait, that sounds wrong.
Honey, do you really not remember me?
Now I feel bad for the girl. Can you please take Olivina so she can calm herself outside? Dr. Luke asked the nurse, and the nurse nods.
Wait!
Olivina, please. You can meet him after I'm done. At least now I know the girl's name is Olivina. Olivina? Let's go with Olivina. Like Olivia. Dr. Luke did plenty of tests, and he ended with a conclusion that I have amnesia. I cannot remember anything past a few months after my graduation. Not even how Anya is doing. I'm going to say it's probably not his mom since he refers to her by first name. I wonder how she is now. Hospital, 9:30 a.m. So, honey. Yes? Based on your therapy results, it is safe for you to start living normally again. It's been 2 months since I woke up, and 3 weeks since I discharged from the hospital. But you still need to come back here once a week.
For the cognitive therapy?
I still need to check up on you from time to time.
Meds are not enough, huh? Never thought I would get a dissociative disorder like this.
Dissociative disorder?
It's localized and selective amnesia combined, right? Because I cannot recall things in a specific period of time.
You surely did a lot of research on that.
I thought it was just general knowledge.
Our private investigator is being too humble. Take your meds and come back in a week. Thanks, Luke. Your apprentice is waiting outside. Ugh. Still not on good terms with her? It's more like I feel bad for not remembering. Try to relax. Maybe it can trigger some memories.
But how do you actually feel right now?
I suppose I feel guilty. Because of the girl? Mostly, yes. Healing takes time, honey.
It does, I know.
You should go see her. She was tending to you the whole time you were hospitalized.
I stand up from my seat and immediately start trembling.
Remember, slow and steady, you're still recovering.
I didn't even say anything and Luke already understood me. Feels as if he could read minds.
Yeah, see you later. Hopefully not too soon.
One moment here. Okay. I left Luke's room. When I close the door, the first thing I see is Olivina leaning on the wall. She's staring at her phone, but the reflection prevents me from peeping. Olivina? Oh, you're done? With a straight tone, she answered. Is she mad at me or something?
Yeah. I think we're feeling a bit guilty. Sorry for making you wait.
I'd rather you said thank you, like how you usually did before the accident. You know I'm trying, right? She let out a sigh. Let's go outside. We walked outside, around the street. City Street, 9:45 a.m. I keep following Olivina, not knowing where we are going. The silence between us really puts me on my nerves. I should say something. Anyway, thank you for waiting for me when I was hospitalized. I am your apprentice, so I need to take care of you. That's a given. I don't think that's how apprenticeship works. It is for me. You cannot teach me if you are sick. And now that I have amnesia? Ugh. You do already have a client waiting, though. That was fast. She's been waiting for 2 months. The moment she knew you were awake, she immediately asked me, and I just couldn't say no. Out of character here, that is very odd. Waiting 2 months, don't know how reputable of a investigator, detective I am, but 2 months is a long time to wait without looking for someone else, especially if they know I'm in the hospital. Big figures? Gigantic! Ka-ching! But we need to discuss more about it, and oh, you need to see Anya first. I've been wondering about her. She never visited or showed up. She was busy with her cafe. Cafe? I guess you really don't remember that. I guess you also don't remember that. Maybe you could remember more after seeing her. Yeah, once again, I think that this character currently has stronger feelings about wanting to know what Anya's up to. Understandable, since she is your mother figure, even though she's technically your aunt. We keep walking for quite a long time. I could feel my fatigue starting to peak. I just finished my therapy and now I have to walk a lot. Olivina seems energetic and fine, though. What a good thing to be in the early 20s. Her early 20s? The early 20s. Okay. How old am I again? 30? 40? Huh? No, I think I'm 27. I saw my personal information on Luke's patient document when I was in his room. Here we are, Cozy Cafe. Olivina pointed to a cafe at the corner of the street. I believe Anya is waiting for you. We walk and enter the cafe. Cozy Cafe, 10 a.m. That's Anya as we remember her. Anything I can do for you, sir? Can I have your phone number? Are you sure you want to flirt with an old woman like me? You ain't old, you're young. Please do focus on your work, dear. I know you come here to work in the cafe while using our Wi-Fi. The bell on top of the door rings when Olivina and I enter the room. Also, the girl in the foreground has some very distinct, like neon purple earrings that make her stand out. Like, as in she has like more visual flair than the other three characters on screen. Welcome, dear customer. Oh my! Honey! Anya immediately dashed towards me. I miss you so much, my little boy. I'm so sorry for not visiting you. I could feel the dagger-like stares from her customers directed towards me. How are you? How was the therapy? Olivina told me you don't remember a lot of things. Well, he doesn't even remember me. But how about your body? When I heard you got involved in an accident, I got a heart attack from the news. Not literally, of course. I can't even remember the accident. Oh dear. He doesn't even remember the cafe. Which amazed me that you finally achieved your dream of opening a cafe. Of course, I told you that. If we work hard enough and keep fighting, we can achieve anything. You remember? Of course I do. You've been telling me that since I was a kid. So I guess our time traveler investigator is back in business now? Our what? Also, I kind of want to get a close look at what's for sale. Let's see. I see espresso, americano, cafe latte, frappuccino, cappuccino. I assume macchiato, matcha latte, taro latte, cookies and cream, red velvet, choco hazelnut. Those are non-coffee. Choco, we have choco mix, choco cheese, dark choco, Ovaltine. And then milk-based, we have Thai tea, green tea. What is that? Then we have Biscoff latte, mango, something with a C. And then milk and brown sugar. Maybe it's mango cherry. Maybe mango creamy. But yeah, when I was looking at it from a distance, I thought all the dollar signs were one, so I was thinking that the prices were outrageous. But really, most of the drinks being $4 to $5 seems actually pretty reasonable for a independent coffee shop. Or cafe, I guess, in this case. But in any case, our time traveler investigator. Let's see if that's more than just funny words. What? Time traveler? Don't tell me. He doesn't remember that either, Anya. Well, I guess it's because he learned how to use the power around his early 20s. I'm already an investigator. I think that was clear already. What do you mean by I can time travel? Yes, you're a private investigator who can both time travel and solve mysteries. You were pretty popular last year, and even managed to rent your own office. Huh. So I guess everyone has superpowers? How can I not even remember important things like this? No, I don't have superpowers. Neither does Dr. Luke. Information rushes into my head, swarming me with questions. Is it something inherited? Olivina tugs my shirt as she notices me getting distracted and lost. I think of it as a blessing. I wish we had blessings too. We are in debt, which we are struggling to pay, but worry not, I got a client. That's Olivina for you. We need to meet her around lunchtime. Who is this person? It's Rose Theodore. She is... Psst. I suggest both of you to move to your office if you're going to discuss classified information. Yeah, let's move then. That is a reasonable suggestion. You're right. You can come again tomorrow and I will serve you my special. Anya gently brushes my hair, putting a slight smile on my face. We need to go to the office then. Careful. Oh, also, Olivina. Yes? Please take care of him. Olivina nods. It seems like Anya trusts Olivina so much. Maybe she is that important in my life, though I cannot remember anything about her. I'll keep trying. There should be a reason I lost my memories, and a way to get my memory back. Well, now, if it's known that I'm a time-traveling... Office Tower Lobby, 11:30 a.m. If it's known that I'm a time-traveling detective, then it makes sense why somebody would wait 2 months for me. Because depending on how it works, that 2 months may not even matter. We arrived at a huge tower. Lots of people are going in and out. I could kind of guess that a prestigious company works here. It seems like they need to tap some kind of card to get access to the elevator. There's even a front lobby desk with some people working there. Emily! Olivina waves to a person at the lobby desk. Hi, Olivina. Oh, the so-called famous investigator is back, too. Now, she looks more of the cool, quiet type. Like, we have literally just been told her name in context. Hi, Emily. Hi. Let's see. Let's work on this. How do I want to do this? Hi, great. Hi, great to see you remember the front lobby officer. Oh, I really don't. So, the rumors are true about your amnesia. I am sorry to hear about your accident, but also grateful for your speedy recovery. Dr. Luke was the one who took care of him, so no wonder. I've heard of him. He has no medical superpower like other doctors, but he does his work better than others. Can we get our access card again? Yes, but your office landlord has been bugging me to contact you. He said that you haven't paid rent in months. It's because he couldn't work while Honey was hospitalized. I already explained this to him. Money doesn't care about excuses, Olivina. Here are the cards, but... Emily gives us 2 cards, but stopped and pull it back to her hands. Do you even remember in which floor is your office, Honey? This is hard. I don't even remember I have an office. But I have a feeling that it has a number 1 and 2 in it. Well, floor 12A sounds wrong. So it's on floor 21. It's floor... Why did he say that? Or she said that. Okay. It's floor 12A. Do you remember why is it on the floor 12A? Because of the cursed floor number 13. Haha, I'm joking. I giggled, but Emily's staring at me seriously. Yes, it is. Floor 12A. Supposedly floor 13 is cursed. Rent is cheap. And the moment you moved in, you got involved in an accident. I hope we don't get hit with more bad luck. I hope so too. Now, here's your card. And I hope you can remember more. Thanks, Emily. I don't know how long this game is. Darius Investigation Agency Office, 11:45 a.m. Yeah, I don't know how long this game is supposed to be, but I imagine that there is some opportunity for backtracking or doing a quick second cycle. You could skip red text and all that. Let's see. Floor 12A isn't as bad as I thought it would be. When Olivina showed me the office, I could feel a strange familiarity with it. Still, I couldn't remember a thing. Right after I walked in, Olivina went to the bathroom and came back with a glass of water. I forgot to water the plants for the past 3 days. I hope they won't die fast. They'll survive. She waters the plants and wipes their leaves clean. When I look at her, Olivina has the presence of a responsible and caring adult. I can't believe she's in her early 20s with how mature she is. But I do understand that some people are more mature than others. When I was around her age, I remember only thinking about how to have a good time and get good food. Whether it was living frugally as a university? Did I go to a university? I feel like I did. It was a terrible experience. I remember I couldn't eat for days and my peers and professors were against me. No one would accept me. I remember that I didn't belong there. I didn't belong anywhere. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be anywhere. Are you okay? The running thoughts in my head stopped when Olivina called me. I looked toward her concerned eyes and nodded slowly. Did something trigger you? Do you remember anything from the office? Do you remember me? That question again. It never fails in pushing guilt into me. Should I lie? Should I just tell her the truth? Honey, do you remember anything about me? No, but I'm trying. It's okay. Knowing that you were trying is enough for me. You're being too kind and caring. That's the first time you said those things to me. Really? Yeah, you used to tease me with a lot of names. I am sorry for the past me, then. I accept your apology. This is the first time I'm seeing Olivina giggle. I don't know why, but I feel relieved seeing her like that. For now, try to explore the office. Maybe you'll remember a thing or two. That's a nice idea. Observation. Look around the office. Let's observe the place more closely. Oh, that's Olivina with a graduate cap. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Looks like there's a next. Yeah, you can interact with objects by clicking on them. Who knows? You might find a new clue. Yeah, let's get past that. All right, look around the office. We have the PC. Let's see, check our drawers. Chair, plant, sofa. And we have our conspiracy board. I'll never stop seeing it as the Always Sunny in Philadelphia, like the frantic, like explaining in front of a board with way too many ideas on it. Wow, a PC. Neat. It doesn't look advanced like a gaming PC, but it surely looks decent. I put online ads with a PC to get a client for us. Also administrative works and everything. What's the spec? No, you can't game with it. Oh. That doesn't seem right. Okay. Okay, none of the... Oh, there it is. Log. Okay. Okay, it doesn't have what we talked about. Gotcha. The sofa looks fluffy. I like the design. I could sleep on it. The sofa was expensive when we bought it, but it was worth the price. I could feel the comfortability. Perfect to sleep over the night. Okay. Make sure that nothing got added to our searchables here. Documents. A pile of documents are organized on the desk. Don't mess with the documents yet. I haven't finished organizing it. It already looks organized to me. Not organized enough for me. Okay. We've got some perfectionist tendencies. Definitely. And we do have an arrow. Okay. Okay, we have a second PC, a television, and a coffee maker. It's an LED television. Looks pretty decent. I turn it on and a random reality show pops up. You used to watch the news on the TV while drinking coffee in the morning. That sounds like a thing that I would do. Agreed. Coffee maker. There's a coffee maker, but I can't find any coffee to brew. I haven't restocked the coffee because I don't drink coffee. Why? Don't you feel the dread of trying to be awake in the morning without coffee? I prefer drinking tea blends. That's just boiled leaves and flowers. Coffee is also just boiled bitter beans. You're too young to understand. Yes, the elegance of coffee, I suppose. I think I'm done looking around the office. So, do you remember anything? I shake my head. You should at least remember your role as a private investigator with a superpower. I can't even remember my superpower. You will eventually. How would you know? Because we need it to investigate Rose's case. Who is this Rose, anyway? She waited for you to fully recover and paid a huge amount of down payment just for you to help her. Why does it have to be me? She told me that she doesn't trust anyone else, and your portfolio was great. But first, take the tablet with you. Rose's profile document is on it. Olivina gave me a tablet. I guess nowadays documents are digital and no longer on paper. Cool. Okay, name, Rose Theodore. Female, age 35. Businesswoman, university chancellor. Dream to be a candy artisan and be loved by children. Confident, assertive, creative. No ability. Let's see. So she's a university chancellor, whatever that means. And then CEO of Allison Sweets and Company. Okay. I think that's fine. How did you get this? I have my own ways. Yeah, you're clever. Hey, this is my job. Use the tablet button to open your tablet. Okay. Your tablet contains various information that might help in your investigation. Be sure to check it. Okay, so I probably have like her profile or something on there now. If you want to ask anything, ask now. We need to get to Rose's office soon. So can I just go here? Yeah, I can just go here at any point. So we just have the profile for Anya. Okay, we've got some characters. We can check out who we know. We've got Olivina. Olivina Kendrick, female, still in my 20s. Super detective assistant. Dream, it's a secret. Personality, smart, wise, all-knowing. Ability, the best superpower ever. I should really stop asking Olivina to fill in her own profile data. Olivina Kendrick, super detective assistant. All right. Let's see. So we also have Anya. Occupation, cafe owner, factory worker. Dream, to have a cozy and resourceful life. Friendly, attentive, wise, hardworking. Questions on the ability, which does raise questions, seeing as we just heard earlier that she had no ability. But in here as Aunt. Let's see. Wait a second, do we have the case in there? Doesn't look like it. We've got questions that sound like it. Who's Rose? As stated on the document, Rose Theodore, with a maiden name of Allison, is a multi-corporate billionaire and the only daughter of Allison family. She has successfully monopolized the food market with their products. She wants you to investigate her husband, Harry. He is having an affair. That was matter of fact. Why should I investigate an affair case? It sounds petty. An affair is not a petty thing when it involves multi-billionaire. It's not about love, it's about the money and the assets that they are fighting for. You mean the other party is trying to take all the benefits for themselves? Rose is suspecting that Harry is trying to take over her family's business and inheritance. That is a serious business. She also offered us a lot of money, and we are in debt for rent, so that's a very pragmatic way to look at it. We do need the money. Who is this Harry? He sounds terrible. I'll give you his document profile after this, but you have to understand that his public records and personal brandings are really amazing. People admire him. Why? To me, he sounds like a gold digger marrying an extremely wealthy woman. He is a zero-to-hero businessman. Any kind of business plan he can make great. He never fails. That's why the Allison family gave him authority to manage the family business. That sounds too shady to always be successful. Why would I trust you when I can't remember you? Well, that's the only thing that I haven't asked. Olivina takes a deep, long breath and sighs. I shouldn't have said that. Honestly, it depends on you whether you want to trust me or not. But I believe Dr. Lucas said that I was there all the time, waiting and taking care of you. I'm also close with Anya and practically everyone around you. If you want to stop believing in me, then go on. I can leave. I didn't mean to say that I want you to leave. I'm just concerned about you being around me when I have no apparent memories about you at all. I don't mind. I know you well and I want to support you. After all, I'm apprenticing under you. Okay. Did Harry get added on here? Doesn't look like it. I believe college and university are for people who want formal education to be a researcher. For practical and real-world skills, I prefer apprenticeship. You are wise for your age. I did my research. It's better to have a portfolio than a diploma to be in this specific area of career. Let's see. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, why would Rose hire me? She believes in you and your ability to time travel. She also thinks many other investigators are affiliated with Harry, her husband. I should respect her trust then. How much debt are we in? Grands, I'll show you the bill later. Does Harry ever involved in any shady business? Great question. Yes, I tried investigating, and it seems like he owns several black companies. I'm not surprised. But I can't get any more details than that. Why? I thought you were good at getting info. As Rose believes many other investigators affiliated with him, I also believe that they are helping him in keeping things a secret. That makes it harder for us. How do I time travel? I don't know. You never taught me, and it's not something that you can just teach someone else. So I need to figure it out myself. Sort of. Do you have his profile? Like Rose's, that you gave me earlier? Yes, but it's pretty much incomplete. I could only get public information. That would already be helpful. I think I have a grasp of all the necessary information. Well, that's a trustworthy face. Occupation, businessman. Dream to fulfill his family needs. Personality, friendly. Family man, romantic. Calculating. Calculating I don't feel like would be what you put out in public, if that's where she got all her information on him. Ability, none. These are the most sterile and flawless pieces of profiling I've ever documented. Even a middle schooler could figure out that this thing is fabricated. Olivina, yep. Yeah, male, 38, Harry Theodore. And founder and CEO of Theodore Corp. Harry's profile is indeed incomplete. This is just a public profile from the press, fabricated with personal branding and admirations. Quite narcissistic. We need to go down and get access to Rose's office. Lunchtime is in a bit. Office tower lobby, 12:15. Emily, how do we go to Rose's office? You need an access card to enter Allison's Sweets and Company office. Give me a second. Their recent security pass is on high alert. Did something happen? I've only heard about missing items in their office, but there could be more to the story. Interesting office gossip. Well, you'll need a password to get in. I'll message you later. You have my contact. Olivina gave me. I glare at Olivina. Why would she give my contact to other people without asking? We would need to keep in contact if we want to go in and out of the office tower. True enough. Here's the card. Here's a card. Emily gave us a guest card each. Floor 30. Thanks, Emily. Next time we should go for lunch together. Sure. Also, we did not get an Emily profile. Office tower elevator, 12:20 p.m. I walked into the elevator with Olivina. It's lunchtime and we are going up, so it's only us and a woman that I recognize. Called it. Olivina gives a weird gaze towards that woman. Interesting. Does Olivina know her? Sorry, just drank my coffee as I interpret what's going on here. I feel like I do. Olivina just phased out. Her appearance is quite appealing. Feels like I have some personal attraction towards her. Maybe this is what they call love at first sight? Nah, no way. I'm too old for that. The woman also looks around my age. I'm going to say that since we're an amnesiac protagonist, that you might be feeling deja vu. My curiosity is killing me. I want to ask her name or ask if we ever met. Maybe I forgot about her because of the accident. She took a glance at me. This is the time. Yeah, once again continuing to play it straight for now. Hi, have we met before? She giggles. Cute. That's a very old-fashioned pickup line. I guess I am getting older. I'm Michelle. Let's see. I'm Michelle. She gives me a warm smile. I could hear Olivina's deep sigh. I do think that we ever met before. Eh? Have we? Are you perhaps Michelle Gabriel from Class 3C? Riverland High School. So you are the Michelle Gabriel that I know from school. Are you perhaps related to Anya Darius? I wonder why you would remember my aunt instead. She was kind to us in school. Everyone knew her. So you are the investigator. Yes, I am Honey. Yes, I am. Honey's the name. The elevator stops at floor 25. This is my office floor. Hope we can talk again later, Michelle. I often go to Anya's. Let's chat there sometime. She waves to me and the elevator door closes. Gah! What? Nothing, just amazed that you could find a moment to flirt with a random girl. Why are you mad over it? I'm not mad. Clearly mad. It's floor 30. Let's go. Allison Sweets and Company, 12:25 p.m. From the elevator, we walked through a long hall with a lot of office cubicles. Where's her office? Let's try to find a sign or something. Okay. Is that the investigate button? No, it's text. Hey, use this password to get into Rose's office. 280907. Yeah, play it straight. Thank you. Thank me later. You might receive a message from your friends or clients. You can check your past messages from, you guess it, your tablet. Okay. Emily sent me the password. Now we just have to Now we just need to find where to use it. There's an awful lot of indoor plants here. Okay, so if we're thinking in Back to the Future terms, is her existence unstable because something in my past may or may not result in her being here? There's an awful lot of indoor plants here. Maybe Rose really likes plants and decorating. True to her name, then. Rose. Excuse me. Huh? I could feel a tap on my shoulder and find a man staring at me menacingly. Excuse me. What do you need in this office? Oh, we are looking for Rose Theodore's office. Both of you don't look familiar. This is our first time visiting. You must know that this area is off limits to the public. Oh, we have an appointment with her. May I see the proof of your appointment? Excuse me? I am sorry to say, but both of you look suspicious wandering around like this. What? Allison Sweets and Company just ran into a lot of security issues around the office. As far as I know, this office is on high security alert. Are you accusing us of breaking a security violation? I am not the one to judge here. You are not security? I am. You are lying. How do you know? Do you have a superpower to tell lies and truth? Why would I tell you? Then why would I trust you? The tension is getting bad. I should break the fight. We do have an appointment with Rose. I'm sorry for the confusion, but we do have an appointment with Rose as our client. My name is Honey. I'm a private investigator. So it's true. What's true? Don't mind me. Ms. Olivina. A female figure hastily walks towards us. I'm sorry for being late and not picking you up at the elevator. My meeting took longer than expected. Oh, she looks tired. You know her? She's Kiara Rose's assistant. Kiara Garcia, female, 40. She's 42? Okay. Executive assistant, dream, questions, assertive, good-natured, blunt. Ability, none. So what I'm seeing in these profiles, granted it's kind of a small sample, but abilities seem kind of rare. Let's see. Mr. George, do you need anything from the office? No, I was just about to leave. Oh well, nice to meet you, Olivina and Honey. George walks away with playful steps. What an annoying guy. Hush, he is an important business partner of our company. He doesn't act like one. Rich people's behaviors are often terribly odd. I wouldn't argue with that. I assume you are Honey. I hope you have recovered well. Thank you, Kiara. I'm better than ever. Great. I'll guide you to Rose's personal office. Huh? Kiara walks in front of me and Olivina. As we walk together, Olivina gave me a sign to get closer to her. Psst. She wants to whisper to me. I lean closer to her while walking. Why did Emily give us the password if Kiara was requested to guide us to the office? I shrug. Hey, this is weird. This weird detail is important. As an investigator, you have to be wary of everything. I know, but we can't talk about it now. She might hear us. Good point. Clue acquired. Rose's office password. Throughout your investigation, you will discover new clues and information. Open the case board from your tablet to see the clues you have gathered. Oh yes. Oh yes. why she gave me the password when we are going to meet. Why she gave me the password when we are going to meet in the first place. Well, to me, it sounds like two different people set up this appointment. Perhaps. Rose password. Emily texted that we need a password to enter Rose's office, but Kiara welcomed us without need of a password. And our mysterious guy was the head of was security, and he deferred to Kiara when she showed up. Okay, that checks out. That checks out. If she was supposed to greet us, it seems like security was expecting her to escort us. Okay. What was that password again? 280907. Doesn't individually strike me as having purpose. Like a coded message or something. Mrs. Rose, your guests are here. The glamorous figure, who was carefully reading her tablet on the sofa, took a quick glance at us. Come in, take a seat. That might be too much. She has a kind, motherly smile, yet it's seductive at the same time. Maybe it's because of the glamorous clothes and accessories she's wearing. I sit in front of her. Then Olivina follows to sit beside me. Please leave us, Kiara. Sure. Kiara leaves and closes the door. Been a while, Olivina. Yes, it has, Mrs. Rose. Olivina must have told you a lot of things about me. Hope you're doing fine, though, honey. Yeah, I'm doing great. Once again, just gotta check out the surroundings here. We've got a background, which I wonder if that's Rose and her parents, perhaps? Yeah, I'm doing great. That's nice to hear. Since it's around lunchtime, are you two hungry? We prefer to talk business first. I see you're to the point as usual. Way too serious for your age, I would say. Rose gives a deep sigh. She takes her tablet again and browses on it for a while. I take a glance around the office. It's nicely decorated, looks elegant yet simple, but I noticed that the decorative plants are dying, or at least dry. So it's about Harry's affair. I heard from Olivina, but is it really just an affair scandal? No, not really. It's more about business, money, and family issues. Is it related to the family business inheritance? Yep, honey. You probably already know I'm the only child of my late parents, Roger and Jasmine Allison. So you are the third generation? Rose nods. I wasn't born with a talent for business or management in general. I wasn't the brightest kid in class. Though my papa did put a lot of pressure in me, I ended up being a failed trophy. I keep striving, though. What do you mean by failed trophy? From academics to arts, I learned ballet, piano, violin, speech, parliament, debate, and everything my papa expected me to do, yet She stopped and places her tablet on the coffee table. I know I shouldn't dig more into this. So, how did you meet Harry? He was running a startup back then as a college dropout, and it ran well. My papa was impressed with his portfolio, so he invested. And I also got invested in him personally. For some reason this sounds familiar, but I don't know where I heard it from before. Let's see. Yeah, what did you... We're investigating for potential defrauding an inheritance. Who confessed first? Unlike many other young guys back then who were pretty much annoying, flaunting their wealth over me for nothing, and only living off their parents' wealth, Harry was different. He was a hard worker, yet he was still funny and wasn't as strict as my papa. Harry understood his employee and acts fairly towards everyone. I genuinely respected him, and when I told him I admired his work, he confessed that he's always had his eyes on me. That he worked hard so he can be in the same position as me. Same position? Socioeconomically, he was struggling. Even as a CEO of startup, he needed to sacrifice plenty. So I asked my papa. You asked Mr. Roger to invest more. Things went smooth. Harry received the money, he made a lot of profit, and then he proposed. Did you ever suspect that Harry was just into you for your family investment? I wouldn't know. I was young and dumb, so it completely went over my head. I'm not anymore, though. The wedding was grand. My papa and mama invited everyone. It was the happiest moment of my life. How long have you been married? 15 years without children. The first 5 years was my honeymoon phase. I was all over him. But he distanced himself since the 6th, and after 10 years, I don't know. It's been 3 years since the last time we've slept on the same bed together. So where does he sleep? God knows where. You never asked. I did. He never answered, so it's none of my business anymore. So it is that bad. I heard he has a new girl now. I don't know who, but that's not my biggest concern. Since the death of my papa and mama, Harry took over all of our family business management. In reality, he's the owner, the leader, the manager. But as the law states, I am the heir of Allison's family business. Though, since the law was changed by the politician Harry supports, now the National Community Property states that everything I own is shared to Harry as well. Since the beginning, it is always him who ran the business. I believe the public, the jury, the lawyer, and everyone else would think that he deserves all the assets. But I also figured out that he has shady businesses. I also did, but I haven't got any details. He has his own ways, Olivina. That's why I need both of your help. I don't want to lose my papa and grandpapa's hard work. It's theirs, it's mine. I need to protect them. But what if you can't manage it? I'm learning. I took classes. I made connections. I've never been this active before. And very real. You don't have to be, like particularly talented if you're wealthy and can afford to have people manage the company in your stead. That's great. I'm making progress. I'm trying. I know I can. I'm rooting for you. Thank you, honey. I think I've given you all the general information that you need, both from what I just said and from Olivina, who interviewed me before. Then again, feel free to ask me about anything you need. Can we investigate? Okay. Let's see. So in that last segment, turns out that there may be dialogue choices that we shouldn't pick, even though it looks like we can pick many choices. I was just kind of going down the line, and then we hit kind of a hot button with Olivina. Let's see. Well, we kind of got an idea for this last one here. Yeah, let's go with the how did you find out? Oh, long story short, I heard it from a business friend of mine. I also saw a receipt of flowers, chocolates, and jewelries. Things you usually buy for a date. Never received any of it, though. Clue acquired. Harry's secret lover, Rose's testimony. I'm sorry for asking. It's fine. So is Alice's Sweets and Company fully yours, or... It is mine. This is the only company that I've been managing myself since the beginning. What made you interested in managing it? I have childhood dreams of becoming a candy artisan. It sounds funny, yes, but I really do love candies, and I've always wanted to make the best ones. If you work hard enough and fight for it, I think you can achieve it. That's what I've been doing. But as I said before, I'm running into problems managing this company. Yeah, let's pursue that line. What problems are you facing in Allison's Sweets and Company? I think someone is trying to sabotage the company from the inside. Yeah, I was kind of expecting something like interference. If somebody's trying to like wrest any company ownership out of her hands. I think someone is trying to sabotage the company from inside. What? How do you know? I'll give you the details after this. Okay. Why did you wait so long for my recovery? I don't know if Olivina has told you this, but as far as I know, Harry is affiliated with plenty of other private investigators. Why does he need to do that? He needs to cover his shady business and investigate competitors. He sounds terrible. Yet his public image is as great as it could be, though. That is important to know, even if it's a hard issue. I don't. I need you to let me know, though. I only heard that she's just a commoner. I mean, she's not a celebrity, model, or anything. Which makes me wonder, because you see, I'm pretty for my age, and I have wealth. Why would he cheat on me? That's a valid concern. Right? Whoever this girl is, I need to knock her down. What? I mean, I need to beat her up. That's not making it better. I mean, I want to be better than her. Okay, that sounds fine to me. Well, of course she's jealous. I feel like if the laws are flexing around it, this isn't... The assets being hers by law may not be as set in stone as it might immediately appear. Yes, but I don't want to share it once he files for a divorce. Divorce? How are you so sure he'll do it? Well, he has another girl, and our relationship's terrible. I assume a divorce file is coming near. In other words, this is a preventative measure, having me investigate. How is he going to take your assets anyway? Once the divorce trial begins, he can and will hire a lawyer to split my family's assets by using the nation's community property law. So if you're married and have several assets, if you get divorced, you'd be forced to split the assets. Yes, unless you have premarital contract. You don't have one? No, I don't. I was young and in love. I wasn't thinking about stuff like that. Your parents didn't ask for one. They trusted Harry more than me. No, don't call it her fault. That is, I think that's your bad answer right there. Sorry, bud. Are you by any chance jealous? Me? Jealous over some random girl from the lower class? That's a good joke. I have an expensive skincare routine, and my fashion sense is top class. I have wealth, and my network is great. I'm a girl boss. I really don't know anything about this girl, but I'm just annoyed by her presence. Technically, Harry can strip you off your wealth, and you'll be in the same position as the girl. That's why I hired you and Olivina. I'll try my best to help you, Miss Rose. Mrs. Rose. Thank you, honey. You're my last hope, and I really expect a lot from you. I won't disappoint you. I think that's all for now. So yes, the main case of the investigation is on Harry's affair, in terms of personal business-wise, but I need both of you to investigate something else. Something else. As a side investigation so the public won't notice you're both here to investigate Harry for me. That's why I paid more for your services. Is this related to your company's internal problem? Correct. I'm afraid someone is trying to break apart our internal team. Are you suspecting anyone specific? Not someone specifically, but I do have several names. That's going to be pretty hard, but we can try. How are they trying to break apart your company? I found my secret recipe for future products being sold in the market. Let's see. Are you sure the recipe is really yours? Oh, I was just browsing the market for inspiration and such, and I coincidentally found the exact same recipe with the same name. It even has the exact same base ingredients that are very specific to my recipes. How specific is it? The producer of the base ingredients only provides for our company. Okay, that is too specific. Right? That's why I'm so sure. Tell us the names and we can try to investigate. So the employee who works right under me are Kiara, my assistant, and both Arya and Sandy as the manager. Noted. Where did you put your secret recipe in the first place? I put it behind a secured file with a special password in my office computer. Yo, that may be our password. Alright. Is it possible that someone might have hacked it? I never got any notification that someone was trying to break in. I see. This is quite rough. I believe in both of your ability to solve the case, especially since I know you can time travel. Mrs. Rose, it's time for your appointment. I could hear Kiara's voice from behind the door. I wonder if she's been eavesdropping on us. I'm still talking. Wait for a bit. If you want to miss the appointment, that's up to you. Rose sighs quite loudly. Okay, Olivina, honey. I hope you can provide a solution for my problems. Feel free to ask Kiara for more information about the recipe. We will try our best. Great, I will see you next time. Rose stands up from her seat and quickly goes outside of her room office. The moment she closes the door, I could see Olivina's expression turns mellow. I'm really sorry for her. It feels like the whole world is against her. It does feel like it. I feel like even her employee treats her like a doormat. I feel the same, yeah. Anyways, since we are here, we can take a look at her office for a bit. Yeah, it sounds like the perfect opportunity to do so. Are we even allowed to do that? If not, why would she have left us alone here? Good point. Okay, we do have, no, his name is George. Did he tell us his name? George? George here. I suggest you be careful around Rose. How did you get my contact? Funny. Okay. Very well. I do see that we have the options for video call and phone call and the 3 dots. Nice touch. Okay, that's not how this works. It's just a memo. What's wrong? Nothing. Let's take a look around. Okay. So we've got our pieces here.
family photo, the laptop, and the plant. Let's start with the plant. The decorative plants are dying.
Why is it so dry? The plants are dying.
You'd think that if she has an assistant, Kiara, why are the plants so, neglected? Huh. All the plants outside were just okay. It feels like these ones are intentionally not being taken care of. Or it's spite. You're right. Clue acquired. Rose's office plant. Let's check the folder. There's an empty file folder. No documents at all. I guess everything is digital now. Which begs the question of why you still have the file rack. It looks like a family photo of the Allison family. Rose looks really tense in this picture.
Maybe her parents were very strict with her, like putting up a lot of expectations and all that.
With all of the different things that she apparently tried to do when she was young, tried to do or had to do when she was younger, I would say they did have expectations. Seems like it. I could feel it when she was telling us about her family. Rich people sure are scary. Clue acquired. Allison's family photo. Also, I noticed that this had, the plant had a different case than the family photo for the clues. It's Rose's personal laptop. Oh, it turned on already, but it needs a password.
She did tell us about hiding everything behind a password.
True. We happen to have one. I think I'm done looking around the office.
I'm really concerned about the plants. All of the other plants around the office are pretty, but these ones are not. I'm also annoyed when Kiara pushed Rose to her appointment. I don't think that's how you should talk to your employer.
But is Rose her employer? Do you think Rose is being bullied, or you're just being overly sensitive? Yeah, signs point to bullied.
I think she is. May I come in?
It's Kiara. It's Kiara. Why is she suddenly being polite? Because Rose isn't here? Sure. Kiara opens the door and walks in. I heard from Mrs. Rose that you are going to investigate the stolen recipe. Yes, would you help us giving more details about the case?
Sure. Feel free to ask me about the details.
That's a curious one. Can you please introduce yourself? So what do you know about the stolen recipe? What do you think of Rose? What recipe was it, and why is it so important? Let's start off easy. Can you please introduce yourself?
I guess I'm not that popular around here.
Oh well.
It's just that I haven't met everyone around.
Fair enough.
My name is Kiara Garcia. Everyone calls me Kiara. No need to use honorifics or anything. I work under Mrs. Rose, who has recently refused to be called Mrs. Theodore, nor Ms. Allison, as her maiden name.
That's interesting.
I assume she doesn't want to be associated with her husband nor her parents. She's serious about trying to be independent and all.
Oh, I would doubt it. That's an angry face. Why so negative?
It's just that I know she's way too spoiled to learn anything.
Do you dislike her that much?
I wouldn't say no.
Clue acquired. Rose's office password. Yeah. How long have you been working here?
Around 10 years, I think. I was working for Mr. Roger Allison and did in different company before. Then he transferred me here due to Rose wanting her own company.
I see.
See, this is why I said she wouldn't be able to maintain anything. She got everything she wanted, even a company as big as this, as easy as that. If you don't like working here, then why bother staying? Oh, they pay me well. Better than any company, and I do my job mindlessly. I see. Well, that also speaks to how usable you are in a scheme. What recipe was it and why is it so important? It's a recipe for an upcoming product, a unique kind of chocolate that I cannot share further details about. We are planning to launch it for the upcoming Valentine's Day, and we've already prepared the marketing strategy, packaging, design, and everything else. But now that the recipe has been leaked, we have to scrap everything and make something new from scratch.
That's a real waste of resources.
Yes, so whoever did this needs to be caught. We can't afford to lose another recipe.
We will try our best to find the culprit.
Please do.
Huh. Yeah, who's in charge of the plants in the office?
Oh, it's me. And do you take care of all the plants? Yeah, the decorative plants were Mrs. Jasmine's. After her passing, Mrs. Rose took over everything. I personally knew Mrs. Jasmine, so I have no complaints in taking care of what she has left. She was an amazing person.
But why are all the plants in Rose's personal office are dying? I thought you were in charge of everything.
Those are hers, not Mrs. Jasmine's. I refuse to do work that is not within my job description or personal interest.
I think one of those is a lot larger than the other there. I see. So what do you know about the stolen recipe?
Mrs. Rose told me that she kept it in her office laptop, and she said that she protected it with a password, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone could actually hack it.
Why?
I wouldn't say that she's a creative person. Maybe she uses her own birthday, or maybe it's something people can guess as her password.
Have you ever tried going through her laptop?
Oh no, nope. If you're trying to bait me into confessing or of breaking through her secret document, then you wouldn't get anything. I don't need to do that. All of her emails are forwarded to me.
So you basically know everything related to Rose's work.
Pretty much.
Let's see. I mean, I feel like we already kind of know what she thinks of Rose, just, by everything else she said. Let's ask the other question first. Do you have any suspects? Anyone you think looks suspicious?
The only person who can get access to Rose's documents and data in this office are me, Arya, and Sandy. I would try to defend myself by any means, but I won't lie and say that I am not one of the possible suspects in this case. I can introduce you to Arya and Sandy, but it might be hard to talk to them since there are some internal office issues going on.
What kind?
Oh, plenty. First and foremost, Arya had his promotion proposal rejected, so he might be one of the hardest to talk to.
Isn't it normal to be rejected for a promotion?
It would be if not for our newcomer Sandy. She managed to get multiple promotions and even got a bigger paycheck than Arya, who is the senior and has a higher workload.
I get where this is going. Clue acquired for the stolen secret recipe. But maybe Sandy is just the type of employee who does her job better?
She does, yes, to the point that a multitude of competitors are trying to poach her. That's why Rose tried to keep her by giving Sandy a bigger paycheck and even promotions.
All of this happened. Meanwhile, Arya is stuck with his status quo.
Yes, they're not on good terms with each other.
I could imagine.
So if you want to talk with them about the recipe, maybe you can start by... I have no idea how, honestly.
Yeah, we could start getting to know Sandy and Arya first.
and maybe we can get them to comfortably talk to us. That'd be a good start. Well, we have to ask her this, which I was kind of tiptoeing around it. I already mentioned it, didn't I? She's just a spoiled trophy. This company wouldn't run without me.
You seem to be very confident about that.
Of course I am. I do all her paperwork and whatnot. I do all the quality control and checks for the company.
So do you think Rose puts a lot of trust in you?
Too much, I would say. A sane CEO wouldn't push all of their work to their assistant. I've worked in a startup, and even those small companies don't do this.
You have a point.
How about Harry? Do you have any opinions about him? Mr. Harry Theodore? If you were asking for my honest opinion, I'd say I'd prefer to work under him.
Why?
This company is running on the edge of everything. From the financial standpoint to the internal office issues, I trust in Mr. Harry's ability to fix things like that.
I heard he's pretty popular and trustworthy.
He is. I've met him several times, and he has amazing charisma and everything.
Has he ever been here before?
Yes, Mr. Harry has helped us several times when Mrs. Rose was in a bind. Honestly, it was a miracle that a person like him would still spare his time for us. You sound like you're idolizing him. Who wouldn't? He is the #1 person in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know about anything happening between Rose and Harry? Kiara giggles before a smirk appears on her face. Everyone knows about their problems, honey. How does everyone know? It's just by looking at how they interact with each other and connecting the dots of their public life. I have never seen Mr. Harry invite Mrs. Rose for a date, dinner, or anything for years. They haven't celebrated their anniversary since their 5th year of marriage. I know this because I have always been invited to the party.
Really? A commoner? You were invited to every anniversary. And you have an active dislike for Mrs. Rose. Kiara, are you the affair in question? Do you know anything else about their relationship?
Why are you poking around in Mrs. Rose's personal life? I don't think it would benefit your case in any way.
I was just curious. You know, maybe the case is related to their personal life. I trust that Mr. Harry is a dignified person. I wouldn't dare suspect him of doing anything shady.
I see. I'm sorry for asking too much about that.
Enough about Rose and Harry. What do you know about us?
You seem to be aware that we were going to visit. Mrs. Rose told me that a private investigator would come to help.
Just that?
Yes.
I think that's all for now.
If that is all, I can introduce both of you to Sandy and Arya during lunchtime. That would be helpful. Mrs. Rose asked me to order food for you, so no need to worry about that. Yay, free food!
Let's go to the pantry.
Let's go to the pantry. Usually those two would be there around lunchtime.
Kiara opens the door and walks out, followed by me and Olivia.
Allison Sweets and Company Pantry, 1:15 p.m.
Kiara points to the room at the corner. I guess that's the pantry. I did smell good coffee when I walked near. It's you, isn't it? Oh, hang on. That's an angry face. Wow.
It's you, isn't it?
What? What's the proof of your accusation? I was the one who saw you doing it.
Saw me? When? You're probably stuttering because you can't defend yourself.
But...
Oh dear, they're at it again.
Sandy and Arya, I presume?
Yes, I'm Sandy Campbell. Do you need anything from me?
Office clerk. To make her skills be appreciated appropriately is her dream. Personality, growth-oriented, efficient, self-centered. Ability, none. Sandy's attitude changed in a flash. It startled me. That woman is scary. I'm Honey. I'm assigned by Rose to help you with the investigation.
Oh, no need. Oh, no need. I know it's Arya, since he accused me out of nowhere to defend himself.
No, I swear it's not me. I'm Arya Tanaka. You can call me, Arya for short. Or maybe Arya the Thief for stealing food.
I told you it's not...
Oh, okay. Got that wrong. I told you it's not me. It was you. I did. I saw you.
Maybe we can relax a bit and discuss this like adults. Oh, I've heard about you. You were the young investigator apprentice. Sorry I didn't notice you earlier. Eh? How do you even know me? Of course I know you. You are young yet ambitious and optimistic, choosing the irregular apprenticeship path rather than going to college. I would say that's a rather brave decision for a girl like you.
I am not that young, though. So basically, you already know us.
I do. I don't know about that guy over there, though.
I did my research. Who told you about us?
Your appointment with Mrs. Rose was written on her calendar.
Huh? Which calendar? I haven't seen any calendars in the office.
I mean her digital calendar.
Aren't those things supposedly private? She never set her calendar private, so... Uh-huh. Rose's leaked calendar. Why have none of you told her about it? You can ask Kiara since she's Mrs. Rose's assistant. Or because Arya... Or Arya, because he isn't supposed to even have access to it. Yeah, Kiara is here. She never asked me to keep it private. Yeah, she is just vengeful.
Are you serious? Anyway, I would really appreciate it if you can help me in proving Arya wrong.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Unfortunately, we have other urgent matters. Yes, after all, I have CCTV footage showing Sandy stealing her candies.
What footage?
Both of you are fighting over candies? It's not just candies. There are failed experimental products.
But you know, failure or not, they lead to our final products. They are important to the company, not to me. So why would I steal them?
I have footage of you going in our pantry. That was the last time we saw all the candies.
I'm not even a sweet tooth, Arya. This is getting ridiculous.
Yes, but you are closer with her. You are close with our competitor. You might be selling the candies to them.
Might? Is this all based on a what-if accusations?
I mean,
you also might need the money more than I do. Since your wife needs medication, Arya, I have enough money for myself.
Don't bring my wife into this.
You're the one who started it. We are getting nowhere. This is what I meant when I said it'd be hard to talk to them. I could see why. Well, if you do have the CCTV footage, then show us.
Sure, I'll play it on my PC.
Let's get back to the office then.
Psst. Sandy leans closer to me.
If you could help prove that I'm innocent, I will cooperate with you.
What do you mean?
I know you were here for the stolen recipe case.
Only if you are not guilty. She smiles slightly. I'll talk to you later in the office. For the time being, I need to talk privately with Olivina.
Me?
Roger that.
Just you wait. I will let you all see. Go ahead. They all walked out of the pantry. Olivina quickly turns to me. What do you want to discuss? How do I time travel? Huh? It's easier if I just time travel and see who stole the candies, right? True, but I don't know how. We've been over this. What do you mean you don't know how? You never told me, not in the past. My past self surely is not helping. But I did see you doing something with your watch. What did I do? I saw you turning the... I tried to turn my watch crown. Honey? Honey? Well, it looks like we figured it out pretty fast. Yeah, I feel like Honey might have been able to 1 p.m. at the Allison Sweets and Company pantry. My head. And I got a Steam achievement. Is this time travel? My head. My head hurts. I feel like everything's spinning and suddenly realize that Olivina isn't around. Quickly, I look at my watch to check the time. Exactly 1 p.m. Did I go back in time? So that's how I did it. I need to turn my watch crown. I wonder if by watch crown they mean on some of the digital watches that they have it's like a plastic dial effectively on the rim of the watch. Or do they mean like the little knobs that you pull out and turn on an analog watch? But how do I get back? Yeah, wait. Let me get to a safer place. I hear Sandy's voice, her footsteps getting closer. What do I do? Man, I don't think either of these are good, but you're limited for options. I feel like under the table might work better, maybe? Not a great idea. She could still see me. I'd rather hide behind the big decorative plant. It's rather bushy. The leaves are kind of tickling me, but I have no choice. I would really appreciate it if you stopped calling me during my work hours. Yeah, but people might notice, and I don't appreciate that. You were literally just here earlier, Mr. George. George? The guy from before? Why would he be in a call with Sandy? The recipe is already on the market. What else do you want? I don't recall having another shady deal with you. Yep, there we go. Sandy's call with George. I feel like we should organize what thoughts we have, if because we're collecting them. That or they're added here. Okay. Rose's leaked calendar. Okay, so they are getting posted here. And, okay. So maybe at some point we'll have to connect the dots. I was thinking I'd have, pieces that I'd have to start organizing, but, yeah, keep it simple. This sounds like something confidential between them. What recipe, though? The only recipe that matters in this case so far. But if they mention the market, then could it be? I don't feel safe talking anymore with you like this, though I would thank you for the offer. Goodbye. Sandy slides her phone in her pocket before she pours some coffee to a mug. It's a rather cute mug with a hamster face pattern on it. A cute contrast with how she just handled her phone earlier. I almost forgot why I was here. The candies. When Sandy walked out from the pantry, I rushed to search the cabinet. This is also a problem if Arya wasn't bluffing. Because Arya was saying that he has CCTV footage. When Sandy walked out from the pantry, I rushed to search the cabinet. I can't find any weird candy around. There should be somewhere here, right? Sandy didn't do anything other than calling George, so... What? Darkness. All I could see is just pitch dark. I don't know where I am. I don't know how I got here. I don't know who I am. Why am I here? What am I doing? Honey. I try to look for the source of an unknown voice. Bright red dot. Bright red dot shines through a slit, piercing the darkness. A blinding light. Even when I close my eyes, I still could see it. Honey. Who? You aren't... Shh. Here, stop. Shh. Shh. My head spins. It feels like something tight wrapped all over my body and ripped off my skin. But then, I feel like I'm in my safe place. Something warm is stroking my hair. Something familiar. Something that I've been yearning for. For years. Something that I've been suppressing. Something I know I shouldn't feel. Honey? I open my eyes. Okay, so 25 minutes later, Allison Sweets and Company Pantry, 1:25 p.m. Are you back? How was it? What? The moment I tried to sit up from Olivia's lap, I immediately held back my vomit. You don't have to push yourself. You're still recovering. Did I just... You were out cold for a bit. It's a common thing whenever you time travel. Wait. It does what again? What are you doing on the floor? Sandy gives me a sharp-looking stare. Oh, wait. I heard you recently got into an accident. I'm sorry. No. I rise and stand by myself, trying to seem composed. I was just doing my job. What job? Investigating. That doesn't make any sense. Nothing in this world makes any sense. Huh? Are you sure you are okay? Yeah, I just got back in time. I was just got back in time. Okay. How? What's your proof? There was never any proof of your superpower ability. I don't think you would like my proof. Just tell me. Lend me your ears. I move closer to Sandy to whisper her. You were just here earlier, Mr. Before I could finish my sentence, Sandy takes a step back. Her eyes widen and her whole body shakes. Did she just get terrified of me? Then I assume you would be able to testify for my innocence to Arya. I surely can. What's wrong? Nothing. Let's go see the CCTV footage. Sandy turns her back on me and walks away. Seems like what I said was convincing enough. Allison Sweets and Company Pantry, 1:30 p.m. 5 minutes later? Oh, I was going to get you from the pantry. No worries. We're here to watch the footage. Okay. By the way, our office catering got canceled last minute. I was wondering why our lunch hasn't arrived yet. I'll extend our break time so everyone can get lunch. Convenience store lunch it is. Seems like it. I was a little too happy for how her face looked. We are really sorry for the inconvenience. They told me that they already contacted Mrs. Rose, but I get it. It's fine. Thank you for understanding. Are we going to eat first or watch? Watch and prove that I wasn't doing anything. So I guess we are taking the case, huh? At this point, I think so. Well, let's see then. Arya just adjusts his laptop position so everyone can see. The footage shows Sandy walking into the pantry while calling someone, just like what I saw. Okay, Arya's CCTV footage. What? Who's that? Arya pauses the video. Is it me? Who? The one behind the plants decoration. You're right. Maybe we found our... Sorry to break this to you, but that was me. They all go silent. Sandy especially. She's not as talkative as she usually is. How? It's my job. I mean, I heard you can go back in time, but... Let me zoom in. Arya zooms in the video to confirm. It is you. Told you. Did you see Sandy stealing our candies? I peeked at Sandy for a bit. She seems tense. No, she was just in a call with... someone, I believe. I bite my lips a bit, holding myself back. But she's the last one who... Are you sure I was the last one? Are you two teaming up? I know that there's something is fishy about you. Great. It was Sandy who doubted us, and now it's you? You could be abusing your superpower to help your client. Are you accusing us? Please stop with this what-if scenario, Arya. But, unlike you, Arya, I did my research on Honey and Olivina, and they have never abused their superpowers. Unlike him? What do you mean? Oh, he abused his superpower before, but failed horribly. Long story short, he tried to use his power to get promotion. Failed horribly, though. Arya has superpowers? I never used it recently. I never tried to any... I won't sugarcoat it, but Mrs. Rose is already dumb enough to keep you working here after what you did to her. What actually happened? He could do telepathy, and he is dumb enough to try sending thoughts so he could get a promotion. Basically, he tried to make Mrs. Rose change her mind when she rejects his promotion, but she is apparently not as dumb as he thought. I remember it was the first time I saw Mrs. Rose being assertive, very decisive, unlike her usual stealth. I remember it like it was yesterday, too. She dismissed Arya and made a new rule to never use superpower in office, if anyone has any. Unless for those who work in the recipe department, isn't it? Oh, you're right, because most people there have synesthesia, ability to see color from tasting foods. It helps our company to create new product. I feel like Kiara would be the one most likely to lie. Can you tell that I'm fairly suspicious of Kiara? We're going to pursue my line of thinking. Ask if Kiara has a superpower. Do you also have a superpower, Kiara? Me? I have this superpower called being professionally disciplined and assertive towards things I do. It's hard and people are taking it for granted. Oh, okay. Sorry you have to get through it. Why sorry? It's a common thing, and I do have abilities myself. I don't understand. What superpower? You will eventually understand that most people have to work harder than others and break through their own limits. It's like our own superpower in some sense. I see. There was not a straight answer in there. And to be honest, if we want to follow Arya's what-if scenario, this might be his another attempt. What attempt? To abuse his power again. I'm not. You even have the audacity to ask for CCTV footage knowing that you have access to security. How did you even manage to get security to agree with your request? Probably with your ability. That is, you are accusing me with no proof? So I'm going to make a executive decision here. Even if I see something as as a grammar error or spelling error, I'm gonna bulldoze through it and try to make it sound as natural as I can. Just like you did to me, Arya. If Honey didn't get back in time and prove I'm right, probably you can influence others to accuse me. I told you guys to stop this what-if accusation. He started it, Kiara. You have a point, but I don't think Arya abuses power again. How do you know? You weren't there when he interacts with security. But you also have no proof of him doing it, do you? Well... let's see. Let's see. So, defend Arya from Sandy's accusations, or express your concern of Arya's ability abuse. Well, just thinking about it here, we have circumstantial evidence that Sandy did release their recipe to a competitor. We also, it's purely speculation that Arya is abusing his abilities, but otherwise he wasn't able to make a reasonable case for how he was able to convince security to give him CCTV footage. Let's see. I think that we have enough against Sandy that she knows that we have against her. That oddly, I think she's kind of trustworthy in this scenario. So I think we're going to express our concern of Arya's ability abuse. I mean, I think that it's very possible for this to be wrong, but I think that Sandy is the more trustworthy in this situation, and I would like to actually hear more of what Arya has to say, because most of what he has tried to say has been stifled. So yeah, we kind of do want to hear more from Arya anyway. It is quite concerning, considering what happened before. It's also possible that it's an entire red herring. See? That's what I'm trying to tell you all. He gets it. It is concerning, but still we don't have any proof. Right, what proof do you have against me? At least I have the CCTV footage when I wrongly accused you, Sandy. He has a point there. Ugh. Fine. Anyway, it's already past our lunch break and we need to eat. We also need to find who stole those candies. True. How though? Since we are here with the CCTV footage, I assume we can have access to another footage before Sandy came in the pantry last time, no? I believe you can check it out as long as Arya and I give you access, and we're able to convince security. Great, then we can start to actually investigate something. We need to contact them first, though. I will try. Since I already convinced them to get mine, I think I can help. Finally, you can do something to help someone. Sandy, stop. Right, I'll go get my lunch. Both of you should get yours too, Olivina especially. Thank you for noticing me being hungry. Do you want me to order something? Nah, we could go to the convenience store. Another convenience store food. We forgot to eat again. Let's grab something from the convenience store. Huh? What? Are you changing your mind and want me to order something for you? No, I think we need to take a break. Right, he's still recovering. Convenience store food is enough for us. Convenience store food is enough for us. Convenience store food is enough for us, right? Convenience store food is enough for us until we finish. Shh. You need to eat something real quick. Ordering would make you have to wait, and that would be way too long. He looks pale. I think he should rest. We can't rest until we finish this. I don't need to rest. I need to finish the... Shh. It's not right. It's not done yet. I haven't done anything right. Nothing right in my entire life. Are you okay? Well, I'm glad that we're sure. I think the first one. Yeah, I'm feeling the first one. I'm fine. I'm not. Let's go grab lunch. Sure. Also, the background is entirely distorted. I don't want to eat. See you guys later. I don't want to see anyone. Let's go, honey. Don't go. Don't do it. Let me go. I want to be away. Don't drag me in this. I don't want to follow. Can't do this. Let me go. I want to be away. Don't drag me in this. I don't want to follow. Can't do this. Let me go. I want to be away. Don't drag me in this. I don't want to follow. Can't do this. Okay. Office Tower Lobby, 2:00 p.m. I could hear my stomach grumbles loudly. I'm gonna get some water. I feel like I could use it since I'm talking this much. So, be right back. I'm back. And yeah, we definitely wanted to drink water. I've been sipping on coffee, but I don't think it was quite doing the job here. Yeah, and especially since I'm talking this much, I think that water is going to do a lot more for me. So, I could hear my stomach grumbles loudly. Sorry, we should go find food real quick. We really need to eat something. I'm hungry, but maybe we can ask Emily about the password first. I'm really concerned about it. Yeah, good call. You're right. She should be here, right? I scanned the lobby to find Emily talking with an unknown guest. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I was just testing that I could still hear myself. I wonder if Emily would be able to hear my stomach grumbling. I am hungry, but I have a job to do, and I need to do it right. Just like Detective Leslie. Just like what I dreamed in my childhood. It's my dream. I have to do it right. No matter what. No matter what, you should follow your dream. We waited for a minute until Emily finished talking with the guest. Emily! Oh, Olivina. Olivina walks joyfully towards her. She glances over to Olivina before staring at me. And you, honey. You seem to dislike seeing me. Just your feelings. We want to ask you something. Fine, what is it? Be quick. I need to stand by on the lobby desk. She seems to not be in a good mood. Okay, we do have an interrogation. Let's see. Yeah, I assume you have met Kiara quite a lot. Who doesn't know her? She's been here even before Mrs. Rose inherited Allison Sweets and Company. Okay. I mean, I know that she's older than the rest of the cast by a amount. Is she really that old? She looks young. She does a lot of facial care and surgery to keep her appearance, or so I heard. That is one scary gossip. There are way worse gossips laying around here and there in the office tower. You just need to open your eyes and ears. No need, thanks. Let's see. I need to ask you about the password, yeah. Which password? I'm kind of overwhelmed today. Remind me. The one for Allison Sweets and Company office? What about it? What was the password for? We ended up not using it. Isn't that more convenient? Emily rolls her eyes. Uh-oh. Let's see. Do you recognize Allison's employee, Arya? I do recognize him. Arya Tanaka. He does a lot of overtime and is rather close to us in the security and front desk department. Interesting. What do you know about him? We sympathize with him since he's doing hard work taking care of his wife. He does a lot of overtime due to doing odd jobs as well, all to support his wife's medical treatments. Is she not doing well? I don't really know the details for myself, but I heard it's brain cancer. They've been trying for a baby for quite a while and found out her infertility was due to a brain tumor. Pituitary adenoma. What's that? Huh? I was just mumbling randomly. Weirdo. Why is everyone being unnecessarily hostile to me today? Let's see. Do you know anything about Sandy from Allison Sweets and Company? She was just an intern 2 years ago, and I heard she's already climbing up the ranks quite recently. Pretty admirable. I heard she's inspired by Mr. Harry Theodore. You seem to know quite a lot of information. I interact with a lot of people and overhear a lot of things in the lobby. Would you consider working as an informant? Who would even pay for a random office's internal gossips? It's actually me considering my work right now, but I should keep it quiet since I can get it for free from her. Yes, the savvy detective doesn't pay an informant when he doesn't need to. Drinky drink. Alright, we are curious about how you got the password. I think that's not the right question. I think the right question is, what does the password do? It's just that I'm observant enough to collect information that can help me work daily. I hear the password in the office daily. They change it every day. Oh, really? Where did you hear that from? The short-haired chick. Okay, I think that applies to, Sandy's got short hair, but I think, was Kiara's hair short? Her hair's a little longer. Okay. So we also have, well, we've seen their profiles as they've appeared. Yeah, so we don't actually have anybody new to look at. So it's Sandy. Sandy, who said that the password changes every day. The short-haired chick. Which one? The one with the boyish look. She's always in a call with someone every time she arrives. Last time she talked about the password to get to the office and notified me about your arrival. Okay, so she just picked that off of the conversation at the same time. Okay. Now that you mention it, I think I remember her name. It was Sandy, Champ, Chap, Chop. Oh, Sandy Campbell. Okay, Sandy's call. You remember her full name? I always recheck the administrative security of everyone going in and out of this tower. I remember a lot of things. Do you have any? Apparently she knows gossip pretty well. Do you have any gossips or opinions about Rose? The one who's insisting on not using her husband's family name to everyone? Sure, there are plenty about her divorce. Seems like it's clear as the sky is blue. I don't know if she's intentionally ignoring the rumors or not, but everyone is talking about it. Where did you hear the rumor? It's basically like back in high school where only the guy would be clueless about the girl's affection, yet everyone noticed. Ah, you mean the moment when everyone's in the know yet the actual person related to it is oblivious? Right, you get it. Right, you get it. Everyone gets it, but Mrs. Rose doesn't. How did people start noticing, though? Considering how she and her husband were never really together and everything, everyone is just assuming it. Understandable, but it's still only an assumption, is it not? Yeah. Gossips are gossips until it's proven, yada yada. Do you know how to get some useful CCTV footages? You need one for your investigation? Kind of. You need to pass some layers of security and administrative work because it's related to this building's security and privacy. How hard could it be? If you were asking me now, I need to propose your intention to the general security officers so they can ask the specific department that is in charge of overseeing the CCTV. Then, in every layer, they have to scan you, your intentions, your background, and everything. Then it would be weird for someone to get access so easily. We just met someone who showed us a CCTV footage of Allison's office. Are you talking about Arya? How do you know? He's in charge of the office logistics. He's also close with the people in front office security department. So I guess him getting footage is the equivalent of someone asking a friend for help. Sort of, but not just as a friend. He managed to investigate missing supplies and logistics around the office, too. Sometimes he needs footage to prove that some employee used or took stuff from their office. There were cases like that previously? I mean, we are talking about a company as big as them. They must have plenty of classified items. Right. So Arya was not just accusing people for fun. He is in charge of it. Yeah, he's... like, the George guy seems like he's kind of like physical security, but Arya might be doing, like, more of the digital security. Or, like, yeah. I wonder why Kiara and Sandy didn't tell me anything good about him. Thank you for your time. Sure, glad to help you gossiping in between my work hours. Oh, we've got a message. Security has approved your access to the CCTV footage. You can ask the front office lobby about it. That was quick. Okay. Emily does her work in a very efficient manner. That's why things usually go smoothly. Sounds great. Thank you. Just do your job right. Oh, Kiara told me she got the access for their CCTV. You do? Let me confirm it first. Emily rushes to her front desk. She browses her laptop for a bit before calling someone with a phone on her desk. Huh, that's rather retro. I thought everything is digital with smartphone and all. Maybe it's a phone that only connects to this building system. You do have the access. They asked me where to send the footage that you asked. Can you send it to my email? Write your email for me to confirm. Emily slides a note for me to write. I quickly wrote my email. Ah, now that I see it, I don't like my handwriting. It's so messy. I'd rather to type everything on my tablet and PC than writing. Sent. Thank you, Emily. You are welcome. I'm sorry, sir. You need to confirm your identity before going in. Emily rushes to halt a guest near the elevator. Today is a very busy day. Let me see the footage. I thought you want us to find something to eat first. I do, but working is more important. We finally got the footage after all. Right, let's see. Actually, that was rather fast. What is it, 1 p.m.? And we just learned about that we could and maybe would benefit from it like a half hour ago. I browsed my tablet to open the footage video. The pantry looks empty. Skip it a bit. We could skim it. True. I tried to fast forward the video. A person is going inside the room. Who is that? I zoom in. Looks like an adult male with a uniform. A janitor. He sweeps around the floor and rearranges the glasses on the counter. Janitor, it seems. Oh, there are boxes there. Olivina pointed to a messy box on the counter. Is that the missing experiment candies? It looks like a box of trash. Don't tell me. The janitor brings the boxes outside the pantry. The whole room is clean. Okay. He thought it was trash? I mean, to be fair, we also didn't notice it right away as a box of some classified candies. Right. They should have put it somewhere properly. Maybe they were treating experiment candies as extra snacks. We need to confirm that to the others. But please, let's eat something first. You were the one who wanted to see the footage before eating. Is there even any convenience store nearby? There is a Rulson nearby, and they have good chicken katsu. Great, let's go. Rulson, 2:30 p.m. I scanned the aisle of frozen food inside a fridge in front of me. Katsu rice, spaghetti, kimbap. There are also fried chicken and udon near the cashier. They do have a lot of food options. Have you decided what to eat? Olivina joyfully humming while holding a pack of chicken katsu rice. Not yet. They have too many options to the point I don't know what to choose. You really don't remember anything? What do you mean? Usually both of us buy the chicken katsu rice together. Really? Sometimes, when we feel like it, we also buy the custard pudding. Oh, let's lift up the mood. She seems down every time we talk about my memory. I should cheer her up. Maybe this time to buy a custard pudding? I want to thank you for taking care of me while I was unconscious at the hospital. I know you were always there, waiting for me. How'd you know? Dr. Luke kind of told me. He is a kind person. Sometimes he would check up on me in between his work. So, a cup of custard pudding? Make it 2. 2, all for yourself? There is always a room for more sweets. I put on a smile for her while taking 2 cups of custard pudding. Don't think too much about what you want to eat. Their foods are overall okay, never too bad to try. Then what would you recommend? Chicken katsu rice, maybe? Yeah, let's take the chicken katsu rice. Worth to try if you think it's that amazing. Olivina gives me her lunchbox. Chicken katsu rice is written on it. You wouldn't regret it. Trust in my taste buds and recommendations. I hope you're right. She grins widely. Let's go reheat these. We walk toward the cashier, who immediately smiles widely. Honey, it's been a while. She knows me? Hi. I heard you were involved in an accident. Glad to see you looking as healthy as ever. Thank you. Do you want me to reheat these? Please do. Give me those and I'll make them as delicious as usual. Chicken katsu rice as usual, huh? Well, yeah. Now it feels like we're just, like, pretending. That didn't take long. She takes her lunch boxes and walks away to the microwave. I immediately lean over Olivina's ears. Who is she? Her name is Leah. She works here and we meet her quite a lot. Alright, Leah Jaden. Female, 35, convenience store cashier. Dream to prove herself to the world. Her personality is hardworking, sociable, boastful, and another question mark for the abilities. Should I explain my amnesia? It's your choice, honestly. If you want to play pretend or be honest. Well, let's be honest. I wasn't feeling comfortable that we're just like pretending here. I don't think I should lie to anyone. Warm food coming. Leah came back with 2 steaming hot lunch boxes. Thanks, Leah, and sorry. Something's wrong? Is it not warm enough for you? It's just, I think you deserve to know that I don't remember you at all. What are you talking about? I have amnesia from the accidents. Leah's eyes widen for a second. I see. She suddenly smiles widely again. It's fine. Working as a cashier, not many people remember me, you know? Though I do appreciate you telling me about your amnesia. How do you know my name, though? I just asked Olivina your name. Leah, isn't it? Haha, both of you are very considerate to someone unimportant like me. How are you, though? Another rule since lunch means another busy day, no? I am rather curious about the products in the background here. Of course, we had the Supa soda on the big poster, but like the whole case on the right, those are all made up cigarettes. Let's see, what is it? Malihoro? Yeah, Malihoro, Bane, Pelham, Liru, Gigi. Okay. And then, of course, we've got breads. And I am not sure what the products under the Supa sign are supposed to be. Helma, Proma, Vita, and CCR. Don't know, but yeah, I could tell at a glance that these are definitely like artistic reimaginings of cigarette brands. All right. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Nice. Don't forget to rest, though. I'm good. She gives me another smile. She seems to be the kind of person who smiles a lot. You can eat lunch there if you want. Leah points to an empty table in the corner of the store. If there's anything I can do to help, just tell me. She gives me a wink. I don't know what does it. I don't know what it means, but I'll go along with it. Tell me if there are any discounts for the pudding. Sure, I'll tell you. Leah waves as I walk to the table with Olivina. I sit and open my lunchbox. I hope it's not cold in the middle. Nah, they have a good microwave. Really? I take a bite. It's warm and nice. Finally, good food. Olivina starts her lunch by opening her cup of pudding. Dessert before eating your meal? This is a smart strategy of mine. I eat sweets first so I don't get full before eating the dessert. You prioritize sweets over actual meal? Who doesn't? Won't you get diabetes? I won't get it here. What do you mean not here? Anyone can get diabetes anywhere. She stares into her pudding for a bit. You know what? Maybe I should eat my lunch first. Glad to keep you from diabetes. You can keep those puddings for later, you know. We eat our lunch quietly. I think we are too hungry to make a conversation over lunch. We forgot to buy drinks. Ah, you're right. I peek over Olivina's lunchbox. There are some leftovers she has not finished eating. Let me buy them. You can finish your lunch. No, I'll buy it. You stay here. You need extra rest. Olivina stands and walks towards the drink aisle. She's very dependable as an apprentice. I feel like she's way too reliable compared to me. It feels like I'm the one actually learning from her. It feels like she actually doesn't need me anymore. Pretty sure she can be an actual investigator, not an apprentice. She picked up information and reminded me a lot of things that I missed. It feels like I'm not needed. It's true. You are not needed here. Suddenly, I could hear a familiar whisper. I turned my head to see around me, but there's no one nearby. Go away. Who's that? No one. Is someone playing a prank on me? No, I'm not hearing it from my ears. I'm hearing it from my mind. It's my own thoughts. Is this a mental symptom from my amnesia? I should tell Dr. Luke on my next visit. You okay? Olivina hands me a bottle of water. I bought 3 bottles. I think you might be dehydrated. You're right. We didn't drink at all at the office. I finished 1 bottle quickly and feel refreshed. So, do you get any conclusion for the case we are in? I think I do, but I'm unsure. Try to check out your tablet and make sure of it. Good idea. Unsure on what to do next? Try reviewing the clues that you have already gathered. Click a clue to connect it to each other and make a combination until it results in a valid deduction. Analyze and decide your next course of action based on the deduction you have made. Remember, think about it carefully. Alright, good idea. Okay, so who stole the experiment products? So we have a janitor on CCTV, a suspicious man. Arya is accusing Sandy for stealing the experiment food and giving to competitors. A clip of a person with a janitor uniform taking a lot of boxes from the pantry. A clip video of Sandy going into the pantry while talking to someone on the phone. It seems like she didn't see me a bit behind the plants. Okay. I mean, I was kind of like, up until the janitor business, I was thinking that Sandy seemed suspicious because in spite of everything, I don't recall her giving a reason why she was going into the pantry. When I re-listen to this, I'm going to get like a full rundown, looking at it in hindsight. Let's see. So how is this going to work? So the CCTV footage. So we've got CCTV of 2 different people. So how do we go about working this? I see. Is it not possible to select these both? Okay, it is. Okay, because the janitor took the boxes out. And that, presumably, like, I'm trying to recall here, but he didn't put them back. And he was there first. So I would say the chances are high that the janitor also has a good out for removing the samples from the site. Seems like the janitor was the one who took the food based on the CC footage that Emily gave from security. Confront Arya about his accusation towards Sandy and find the janitor? Yeah. I see. It's the janitor who took the candies based on the full CCTV footage that we saw? Yep, mistakenly took it as trash, or just cleaning. Can be both. Arya's CCTV footage did show us Sandy coming in the pantry last time, but it didn't show us the candy being taken by her. It only shows us information that Sandy was the last one going from the pantry when the candies were already gone. It didn't give us the full context nor information of what happened. In short, a clue doesn't always give us true information. Yes, because anyone could just cherry pick their words or evidences and give us the information that is only beneficial for them. That's cruel for Sandy. I didn't think Arya would do something like that. He has the full access to the footage and chose to only show us Sandy going to the pantry. We heard his story from Emily, didn't we? Someone as desperate and in need could do anything to gain something. In this case, Arya wants to get rid of Sandy by accusing her. I don't want to make a huge assumption like that. Still, this is awful. That's life for you. That's how adults in working environment do. They compete with each other, and it's not always a healthy competition. A sudden camera blitz flashed upon the side of my eyes. I turn my head and see a short figure holding a camera shakily. Hey! Leah runs to the person and starts mumbling angrily. Gosh, he hasn't given up yet? Who? Enrico. He's a paparazzi who's been following me for months. And why would he do that? Leah tries to kick Enrico and yells at him. Unfortunately, he runs away before Leah could do anything to him. Why would a paparazzi be following you? I'm not a celebrity, I know, but Rose is famous and he's trying to stick his nose into our business. How did he know about us working for Rose? The only possibility that I can think of for how our case got leaked is if one of our informants just sold us out. Oh yeah, informant. I don't think I remembered any of them. Oh, don't worry about them for now. We can work out the rest of this case without their help, so we can avoid working with most of them for a while to avoid further leak. At least some of the most suspect ones. Olivina, I'm sorry. Leah runs towards us and bows while apologizing. I guess she's concerned of her customer's privacy. It's okay, Leah. It's not your fault. Yeah, I know. I've been banning it from the store, but... Leah sighs. Seems like nothing's gonna stop him from butting into others' privacy. That's why I hate them so much. Paparazzi? Oh, same. Though they are the ones who keep the entertainment buzz buzzing. I guess. How was your audition, though? What audition? Leah is an aspiring actress. Oh, that was... Her cheerful expression turned into a frown. I'm sorry, Leah. Nah, not your fault. I wasn't good enough, that's the problem. You'll get your debut in no time. Thanks a bunch. I think we should head back. Y'all finished eating? Pretty much. Come back later if you have some extra time. I can save up some discounted puddings for ya. Sweet. See you later, Leah. See ya. She sounds like a good person. Can't really remember anything about her, but I can't help but feel that she's a good person. What do we have? Arya. Hey, this is Arya. I got your contact from Kiara. Just wanted to thank you for believing me earlier. Maybe I'll repay you somehow, someday. Just maybe. Okay. Based on that last conversation, it seems like we kind of turned against you. Alice's Sweets and Company office, 3 p.m. As soon as we arrive in the office, I immediately look for Sandy. Looking for someone? Ah, there you are. Anything I could help with? Could you gather Kiara and Arya? We can start discussing the case by then. Sure, but... No need, we are here. Kiara and Arya appear from a cubicle. I didn't know you were there. Oh, we were just chatting a bit there. So, how was it? We have more footage. Care to show it to us? Here. Olivina gives Kiara her tablet. Sandy and Arya lean over Kiara side by side. Ah, the janitor. That explains it. They know nothing about our product, as they are serving under building management. We should give them a brief later, though. That's a good idea. Sandy, can you help me by contacting the PIC for cleaning? We need to send them notes. Right away. Sandy walks away to her desk. Thank you, honey. Glad to help. I feel like Olivina is safe with you. Okay. That's an odd thing to say. What do you mean by that? I need to continue working. Good luck. Speaking of which, Arya, I need to ask you something. What is it? Why would you cut the CCTV footage? I didn't... No need to sugarcoat it anymore. I thought we are done? Not yet, and I'm pretty sure you have questions for him. I do, but I'm preserving my energy for the upcoming meeting. You have a meeting after this? Yeah, Kiara is prepping for it, waiting for Mrs. Rose to arrive. You know, I know you have something to do with Mr. George. What now? Is this another accusation? Don't deny it. I know the Johnsons are trying to poach you. Everyone knows that Mr. George's family business, the Johnson Agency, is trying to poach me, so what? That's just more evidence that I'm doing better than you. You and him have some shady business, don't you? I'm not taking any more accusations, Arya. I'm definitely reporting you to Mrs. Rose. I'll do it too. I will. I'll report your deals with Mr. George to her. This is getting nowhere. I know Sandy has something happening with George, but I can't confront her yet. Not without hard evidence, since the only proof I have are her reactions. Mrs. Rose is coming up. We should get going. Kiara walks by and rushes to the meeting room nearby. Looking forward to your report, then. Same. They're really going at it again. Sandy and Arya both leave to the meeting room. I take a glance at Olivina. She's managing our deduction board on the tablet. I spot Rose. I spot Rose rushing into the meeting room as well. Seems like it's going to be intense. You know... Olivina's words almost startled me. I still find it uneasy with how everyone's mentioning Rose. Really? But more importantly, do you remember how Emily told us that Sandy was in a call mentioning some password? Yes, I do. I nod. We should figure out who she was in a call with and what the password was related to. Let's try looking up the board again. Okay, so let's see. Sandy's annoyance. Because of Rose's ineffective work, Sandy feels like her workload doubled and she doesn't deserve it. Sandy's call. Emily explained that she overheard Sandy calling someone about Rose's office password to get inside when she's giving notes about Honey and Olivia's Lavina's arrival to the office. Emily thought it was another layer of security that she has to tell to Honey and Olivia. I do not want to call you Olivia. Let's see. It seems like even though working as Rose's assistant, Kiara doesn't really like her at all. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, Rose's leaked calendar. Sandy has expected our arrival from Rose's event calendar. How far does she know about our deal with Rose? Uh-huh. Rose's office password. Emily texted that we need a password to enter Rose's office, but Kiara welcomed us without the need of the password. Meaning that... Let's see. So... How are we connecting things? Why did Emily have... Olivina's wondering, why did Emily give them the password? Kiara was welcoming them in person. Let's see. I'm just trying to establish how to connect things and what it's going to let me do. As far as I can tell, clicking isn't... The only one that seems to do anything is the Rose's office password case. Password that both Kiara and Sandy talking about was Rose's laptop password. Which, once again, I'd love to start drawing some lines. Because the way I see it, Kiara didn't need a password for the office. Sandy was talking to someone about a password. The password is presumably for... So how does this work? Because I would link Rose's linked calendar to Sandy's annoyance. Yeah, I'm sorry to anybody watching. I'm just kind of baffled about why I'm not able to do anything. I mean, the only thing that reacts at all is Rose's office password. Oh. Now I feel really dumb. I wasn't even paying attention to the yellow post-it note. I'm so sorry. Let's see. And so, from there, Rose's password would come from Kiara. Wait, hang on a second. No. Sandy's call for the password. Sure. Let's see, calling someone about roses. Let's see what this does. Sandy was the one who spilled the password when she was on call in front of Emily, but what password is it? Ask Sandy and find out where to use the password. Okay. Yeah, let's... Wait a second. What shows up if we do Kiara's sentiment instead? Kiara might be the one who knows the password first, but what password is it? In other words, it's the same thing, but it's like, who are we going to press? Let's see. Yeah, let's go with Kiara here. Yeah. Yay, more work! Boy, don't say it like that. But it's true. We need to talk to said person first before going anywhere. Then we'll need to wait for the meeting to finish first. I take out my tablet. Are there any downloaded games available on this thing? I deleted all of your gacha games, if you remember them and are wondering. Ouch. Those gacha games are no good, you know. Not good for my wallet? Smart. Did you bring any earphones? Nope. So what should we do while waiting then? Nothing, just wait. How about truth or dare? Huh? Truth or dare? Seriously? Just answer. Truth. Why did you choose to be my apprentice? I just felt like it. Was it on a whim? I did my research. Surely you did, but why? That would be an essay-length answer, not for a truth or dare. Fair. Now, truth or dare? Well, with truth, we could just make the amnesia claim for more or less anything. Let's go with dare. Do some random dance. What? What kind of dance? Just any dance. Entertain me. So what you're looking for is this, right? Yeah. We're dancing now. Sounds like you're just as bored as me. I am. Then care for a dance? I bow a bit and offer my hand to Olivia. Huh? You asked for a dance. I didn't mean by this. Well, I did. I take my dare back. Ah, no fun. What are you doing? Sandy tries to hold her giggle. I thought she was in a meeting. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with that. All right, I thought she was in a meeting. You're done with the meeting? Things got heated up, so Mrs. Rose asked us to chill. It must be because of Arya. Who else? Stop blaming Arya for everything. Kiara taps Sandy's shoulder and sighs. Ugh, it's the truth, though. They are having a one-on-one conversation right now. It surprised me to see Mrs. Rose picked up that move. Yeah, seems she's getting serious. Actually, Kiara, can we have a minute? You need something? It's about the recipe case. How about we discuss this later? I have another job. Actually, Sandy, can you help me take care of the meeting results from earlier? Okay, boss. Sandy walks away from her desk. I grab Kiara's hand lightly before she could walk away. Excuse me? This is rather important. I'd rather you guys not play detective right now. Hey, we're not just playing detective. I let go of her hand. It's about the password. What password? I show her my phone with Emily's chat on screen. Her eyes suddenly widens big. How did you get that password? It's from Emily. This is a security breach. Huh? We didn't breach anything. Kiara immediately reaches her phone. Security? Kiara, no, we didn't. What's happening again? They are breaking into our company's classified files. What? We didn't. Kiara snatches my phone and shows it to Rose. What? Call the security. Rose, we can explain. A pair of security guards came in and pulled me back to the elevator. I could see Rose's worried expression while conversing with Kiara. Well, I think we just failed that. 3:45 p.m. in the office tower lobby. I'm sorry, Olivina. It's okay. I'll try harder next time. I believe you could. You could always try better next time. What do you mean? It's shh, after all. Well then. Game over. Are you really a detective? Is the Steam achievement. Alright. Alright. Let's continue. Well, we didn't save a game. Well, that's... okay. So, the fun thing is that we can... let's see how fast we can skip. No. Yes. Unless... Like, surely it's not going to consider red only for the save file, right? Yeah, we could do this. Yeah, it's a fast skip, no problem. But yeah, let's put it in the dishwasher. Change our destiny. The dishwasher's warm. Warmth and steam could help ease the pain. Maybe my brain does need to be cleaned. It's full of empty thoughts and disturbing visuals. Like a glimpse of an embarrassing moment 10 years ago. I wish I could erase that memory and replace it with a nicer one. I'm starting to see a bright light ahead of me. Too bright. I might be staring at a lamp. Hey. Hey! Alright, here we go. There's Olivina again. We skip. How about we don't blink this time? It's real. You are awake. Wait here. I need to find the nurse and the doctor. She rushed away. It's not like I can move my body. It's not like I can move any of my body parts, let alone run. So here I am, waiting alone for the god-awful beeping noise. After who knows how long, a bunch of people... Let's see if we can skip. Yeah, we can skip. We are Honey. It's Honey. Yeah, we don't. An unimaginable pain on my body? Do you remember what was the last thing you did? That question makes me realize something funny. The more I try to remember, the more pain I feel in my head. You don't have to push yourself. Let's go. I do now. Maybe a bit. I am your apprentice. We were always together. Olivina, I would be glad if you could stay calm and not disturb us in checking Honey's condition. Dr. Luke and the nurses use a lot of different medical equipment to scan my whole body. I recognize some of them are for checking blood pressure, heart rate, and... Ah! Sorry, we need your blood sample. Skip. There we are. Hospital, 9:30 a.m. But yeah, just thinking about it, we'll make her happy this time. Thank you for waiting. It's no biggie. I need to be around so you can remember me. You know I'm trying, right? She let out a sigh. Let's go outside. We walked outside around the street. So, needless to say, we are going to be saving. But I think it might have been flying too close to the sun to try to press the secretary, who would be most in tune with the password, I suppose. Wish I could remember more about, let's say, you this time. Eh? What do you mean? I'm not flirting. I know you are a minor. I just feel guilty for not remembering people close to me. She's 23. Hey, I'm not a minor. Huh? You look like one. I am 21. I am 21 years old, you know. Congrats for having a baby face, then. I will take that as a compliment. We keep walking for quite a long time. Okay, we at least got to see the alternate versions for those. Okay, Cozy Cafe, 10 a.m. Yep, once again, our time with Anya. I'm already an investigator? Yes, you are a private investigator who can both time travel and solve mysteries. You were pretty popular last year and even managed to rent your own office. Huh? So I guess everyone has superpowers? How can I not even remember important things like this? Yeah, let's, yeah, we're going to prioritize speeding up. How about that? Speeding up rather than checking missed dialogue. Yes, but only a bit. What do you remember about me? I know you were lying. That you were a caring person. Stop lying to me. You used to call me something else. I did? I don't like it if you lie about your recovery progress. Sorry. For now, try to explore the office. Maybe you'll remember a thing or two.
That's a nice idea. Maybe? Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end stream and I am going to cut it at the game over. How about that? And then for next time, I'll have this saved and caught up. How about that? All right. Well, once again, talking to myself and the Judgment Giraffe, it's been a pleasure, and I will get this situated. So have a